and the world. Our top focus of this hour is on the row over the movie The Kerala Story. Even after 4 days post-release, the political storm over The Kerala Story refuses to settle down. Taking a stern stand against the film yesterday, the Mamata Banerjee-led West Bengal government banned the film from being screened in theatres after describing it as distorted. This is second such action against the film after the Tamil Nadu multiplex owners decided to pull down the film earlier this week. Meanwhile, producer Vipul Shah has reacted to the ban and said that the team will resort to legal action and will challenge the ban on the film. The BJP, however, continues to maintain that the ban is a product of appeasement politics in the state, and Union Minister Anurag Thakur has labelled the movie as an eye-opener and a must-watch.
What is this Kerala files? Though I don't support the CPM people, instead of me, it was their duty to criticize it. But they worked together. I'm sorry, I will request the state government chief minister. Very sad that your party is working with BJP, and that BJP is showing the Kerala files a distorted stories. Even since few days ago, since now, the party nominated some stars nominated by BJP, funded by BJP. They came to Bengal also, and along with some distorted stories, the concocted stories, a films, Bengal files.
You watched Kerala Story. In the meantime, we are given to understand that Mamata Banerjee, West Bengal Chief Minister, has banned Kerala Story in West Bengal.
It's a sad thing to hear that Mamata ji has banned the Kerala Story. Well, I don't know what she is going to achieve through this. I wish she should have taken the step to take action against those people who are involved in the rape and killing of a girl child, and cut down on the activities of these rape and killings of the girls in the state of West Bengal. Unfortunately, she has restricted and banned the screening of the Kerala Story. Well, is she trying to take away the right of the people to know the truth behind the recruitment of girl child for the organizations like IS or the other world terrorist outfits? Mamata ji has to answer, Congress has to answer, Communist has to answer. Are they against the makers of such films, or they would like to be on the side to create more awareness so that in future, nobody get into such kind of activities in the name of love, get into the terrorist activities.
This film is banned because this will create law and order issue according to government. What do you have to say to that?
जिस प्रदेश में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बोल के कुछ है ही नहीं, वहाँ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर इशू होता है। असल में ममता बनर्जी सच्चाई को डरती है। जो प्रॉब्लम को लेके कई सालों से पूरा देश चिंतित था। केरल के मुख्यमंत्री भी इस मामले में कमेंट कर चुके हैं, कोर्ट तक मामला गया है, कोर्ट ने भी साबित किया कि हाँ ये मामला सही है, और आज वहाँ की लड़कियों को बहला फुसला कर ले जाया जा रहा है, टेररिस्ट बनाया जा रहा है, ये सबके सामने है। उस एक ज्वलंत समस्या पर एक फिल्म बना है जो सबको देखना चाहिए, सच्चाई को सामने लाना चाहिए। उससे ममता बनर्जी घबराई हुई है, उसको केवल राजनीतिक दृष्टि से, चुनावी राजनीति से जोड़कर देख रही है। देश की हित उनके सामने कौन है?
Content might create unrest. That's what the point is.
नहीं, पूरा देश में हो गया विमोचन, सब देख रहे हैं, कोई तो प्रॉब्लम हुआ नहीं है। केवल बंगाल में क्यों प्रॉब्लम होता है? क्यों यहाँ ऑलरेडी प्रॉब्लम है, इनकी हिम्मत नहीं है इस देशद्रोहियों के खिलाफ लड़ने के लिए। लेकिन ममता बनर्जी क्यों डरती है सच्चाई से, ये प्रश्न है हमारा। फाइल हो गया, अब केरल फाइल हो गया, अब तो बंगाल फाइल बनना चाहिए, क्योंकि बंगाल के साथ पिछले और स्वतंत्रता के पहले 100 साल से सांप्रदायिक शक्तियों का जो अत्याचार हुआ है, हमारे पूर्वजों के साथ अत्याचार हुआ है, जो देश का विभाजन हुई है, और आज भी उसी सिलसिला को चला करके बांग्लादेश बनाने का साजिश बना रहे हैं ममता बनर्जी।
ये वही चीज़ें हैं जो हम बिना नाम के पढ़ा करते थे कि ऐसा वैसा हो रहा है, और 2-4 नाम आ रहे थे जिसमें बंगाल से भी कुछ नाम थे, कुछ लड़कियों के नाम थे जिनकी बाद में मौत भी हुई। तो ये जो स्टोरी है, ये रियल लाइफ स्टोरीज़ के ऊपर आधारित है और एक तरीके से देखा जाए तो जन जागरण का काम कर रही है कि समाज में कुछ कुरीतियां आ गई हैं और उन कुरीतियों को समाप्त करना आवश्यक है, जिसमें से लव जिहाद एक है।
After West Bengal government banned the Kerala story, CNN News 18's political editor Maria Shakil spoke to the film's producer Vipul Shah. Listen in.
Vipul, your first reaction on the decision that has been taken by Mamata Banerjee government in Bengal. She has said that this is the reason why the government has gone ahead and banned the film is because they want to avoid any incident of hatred and violence and to maintain peace in the state.
I am surprised with this reason given because this is the fourth day of the film and lakhs of people have seen the film in Bengal yesterday and on Saturday and even today. The theaters are running house full. People are watching the film in big numbers, coming out and emotionally expressing how much they have loved the film. Nationwide, the film has become a blockbuster. And more than the success on the box office, it is the love of the people that the film is getting. So I am a bit surprised that where is the law and order hassle in the film? And if it has not happened for last 4 days, why was it anticipated suddenly today at 5 o'clock? And that is something that I am unclear about. And there is no violence whatsoever. So I am unable to understand the logic given by the Chief Minister of Bengal.
Okay, let me say a little more about what the Chief Minister has said. She is saying, what is the Kashmir Files? It is to humiliate one section. What is the Kerala story? It is a distorted story. So if anything, she is saying that this is a distorted story. So I want to understand from you, what facts will you put on the table to counter netas who are saying that this movie is a communal film? It's a propaganda film to demonize a particular community.
I wonder whether she's got the chance or the time to see the film, and the comment that is being made is an informed comment. But having said that, I have spoken on your show twice or thrice that this film is not against any community, any religion, or the state of Kerala. This film is against the terrorists. And honestly, we thought that we will be applauded. People will say that great courage to expose a terror network which is destroying the lives of our daughters. Instead of that, we are getting some political parties taking a completely opposite side. So I am surprised that talking about terror or exposing a terror racket is offensive to some. It's a shocker for me.
Will you be reaching out to leaders in opposition? Because there are certain developments that have happened also in Tamil Nadu, where President of Tamil Nadu Theatre and Multiplex Owner Association has gone ahead and pulled down the Kerala story from theatres in Tamil Nadu.
So in Tamil Nadu, there is one person who has come out and threatened the government or theatre owners at large that if they show the film, he is going to create violence. And I am surprised, shocked beyond words that such a powerful government in Tamil Nadu, DMK and Congress coalition government, cannot control this one man and give the required protection to all the theatre owners and let the people see the film and decide for themselves if the film is good for them or no. It is a unthinkable situation that one man can bring the entire machinery to its knees. It's rather shocking. All the leaders or anybody who is opposing the film, that once the censor board has cleared the film, and after that 2 honorable high courts and Supreme Court of the country clearing the film, you still want to oppose it, please oppose. Oppose through a democratic debate. We can have a very healthy debate on whether we are a hate monger or we are terror exposer.
CNN News 18's managing editor Zaka Jacob spoke to West Bengal Minister Babul Supriyo after Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee announced a ban on the film The Kerala Story. Listen in.
What is the rationale of banning a movie that's already playing in the screens for the last 3 days? And as far as I can tell, there have been no instances of violence, either in Kolkata or any other part of Bengal. So why has the Chief Minister and your state government decided to ban this movie today?
Well, you see, you're talking about the 3-day thing, 3-day silence or the act being taken after 3 days. I can give you a very easy example of Amit Shah speaking about Manipur after 3 days. He was silent for 3 days when some people wanted to hear some words of assurance from him. But that's not the topic of the debate today. I think that, an artist is an artist when he limits his imagination or his artistry within the limit of usage of freedom of speech in the most appropriate manner. It is entertainment is not only about making something for the people to see, but it is also being responsible and trying to bring harmony in the way of the film, or to spread entertainment, some kind of message, good message for the society, but not to create rift or dig into or pinch into wounds that can only create unrest in the society. In 1947, it was decided that India is going to be a secular country, and based on that, I do not, even if no matter which party I was, I do not believe in films like Kashmir Files. I do not believe in films like Kerala Story, because it can only create unrest between two communities. And when I say that, I say it with the fact that, what happened in Kashmir was definitely not correct. But having said that, with Kerala Story, with Kashmir Files, we have seen that, you may have shown some gory, some facts from the past. But will it be nice if in retaliation someone makes a film on Babri Masjid? You tell me. That was broken up by. That was also broken down. If it only creates unrest if Pradhan Mantri ji is talking about Ram Rajya, this is the last thing that he should promote or he should propagate. What's the reason for it?
But Mr. Supriyo, can I ask you a question?
Directors who came to one last line.
Okay.
When the foreign directors came to India, they saw Kashmir Files and they said it was a propaganda film and it was pretty nauseating and to see that film through.
Okay.
We are all aware of that.
So that was the head of the international jury who said that.
Yes.
But no. Can I ask one thing?
Tomorrow, when everything about Kerala Files is going to be shown, I know what the facts are. Every online channel will claim the facts have not been verified, and I'm seeing that today itself. Zaka, this is what I'm seeing today.
No,
Let's be logical.
Can I ask
I don't think India needs more unrest in the society right now.
If people don't like a movie for whatever reason, it's not been made well, or it's not true to facts, or it's exaggerated, whatever it is, aren't the people of this country and the people of Bengal wise enough to decide if they don't want to watch something, they will not watch something? But by banning something, you're only making the curiosity of it much, much more. And two, in this day and age when stuff releases on OTT, how can you say that, law and order is going to get disrupted, or social harmony is going to get disrupted, therefore we are banning it in theatres? Surely State of Bengal can't ban this movie tomorrow if it's going to be released on OTT.
So did the Information and Broadcasting Ministry, did they agree to everything that has been shown, that is being shown on OTT? Do I agree with everything that is shown on OTT platforms? Do I really believe that my children, they go to sleep at 10 in the night and I can watch movies, the kind of movies that are showing in OTT? Didn't the BJP government contemplate? I was the deputy of Prakash Javadekar ji, who was the then IT minister, who was the then IB minister. Do you think that what is being shown in OTT, there should be some kind of censorship in that? I'm not talking about cutting down films and doing some Talibani approach. No, but don't you think that there needs to be some? If you are at home and you have your film, we don't have Netflix and everything put on parental guide all the time. Don't you think there should be? Isn't it BJP who said that OTT films, they are crossing the border, and there needs to be some kind of censorship on that? Didn't you talk about it?
And we have some breaking news coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, where the National Investigation Agency is carrying out raids at more than a dozen locations. The districts being raided are Srinagar, Anantnag, Kupwara, Shopian in Kashmir, and Poonch, Rajouri, and Kishtwar in Jammu. Now, this case pertains to the criminal conspiracy hatched by the terror groups operating under various pseudo-names at the behest of their Pakistani commanders or handlers. So we have this breaking news coming in right now that the National Investigation Agency is carrying out raids at more than a dozen locations in Jammu and Kashmir. Our correspondent Tejinder Singh is with us. Tejinder, can you give us more details about these raids?
Yes, Anjali, you see, the raids are underway at more than a dozen locations across various districts of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The NIA is carrying simultaneous raids in Srinagar, Anantnag, Badgam, Kupwara. These are the districts in Kashmir Valley which are being raided. Raids are also underway in Poonch, Rajouri, Kishtwar, districts of Jammu region. So more than a dozen locations are being raided, and as you rightly pointed out, that this case pertains to the criminal conspiracy hatched by the terror groups operating under various pseudo names at the behest of their Pakistani commanders or handlers. If you remember, various terror outfits, including Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Toiba, they are now operating under pseudo names like the TRF, the Resistance Front, or People's Anti-Fascist Front. People's Anti-Fascist Front is the terror outfit which had claimed responsibility for all the terror incidents which happened in Poonch and Rajouri, whereas TRF has been carrying out selective assassinations of civilians in Kashmir Valley. So now the NIA is carrying out raids on the people who are associated with these terror outfits, knowing that these terror outfits are being operated from Pakistan. Their handlers are based out in Pakistan. So these raids are being carried out by NIA at various places to crush the terror network. The PAFF, the TRF are the outfits which are operating from Pakistan, and they are instrumental in carrying out various terror activities and terror attacks across the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Yes, Anjali.
All right, Tejinder, thank you for all those details. Now, shifting focus, Home Minister Amit Shah is on a one-day visit to West Bengal today. The visit comes at a time when West Bengal Chief Minister has ordered a ban on the film The Kerala Story. Now, eyeing the 2024 Lok Sabha polls as well as building a connect with the state, the Home Minister will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of several projects under the Land Port Authority of India in North 24 Pargana district. Later today, the Home Minister will release the film The Luminaries of Bengal and attend the birth anniversary celebrations of Rabindranath Tagore at a mega cultural event. Now, it is pertinent to note that the Home Minister's visit to West Bengal also comes ahead of the Panchayat polls in the state. Shifting focus to Northeast, following violent clashes and unrest in Manipur, thousands of people are fleeing the state and making a return to their home states. Several states have also ramped up efforts to bring back people from the violence-hit Manipur as it tries to climb back to normalcy. Now, this comes after Solicitor General Tushar Mehta filed a report before the Supreme Court outlining several measures being taken to address the situation in Manipur. Mehta also claimed that these efforts have resulted in no reported violence in the last 2 days. Meanwhile, the Apex Court has asked centre and state to file updated status reports on Manipur violence. The top court has also asked the centre and the Manipur government to take necessary steps for raising relief and rehabilitation efforts for those hit by ethnic violence in the northeastern state.
As of now, around 60s. Injured हुआ है around 231 people. सीरियस है, माइनर है, और घर उड़ चढ़ा है. Around 1,700 houses were burned down. This is very, very unfortunate incident, I should say. And I appeal to the people of the state of Manipur to calm. The state government has initiated many steps to bring back the stranded people from different parts of the state. Transportation of persons who have been stranded in various districts for return to their respective homes have started.
Feel free. But from the humanity point of view, from the peace point of view, I think election is not important. Blood of the people is very important. How the peoples are being killed and the violence is going on. Shoot and जो ऑर्डर दिया है इसमें हम लोग भी कंसर्न है इसी के लिए
Well, it's time for a short break, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
जब पोलिंग बूथ में बटन दबाओ ना तब जय बजरंग बली बोल करके सजा दे देना
भाई कहता है काली क्या मैं गोली खाऊंगा इस देश के लिए
The Karnataka Prestige Battle. Catching the bone pulse from newsmakers to voices that matter.
ये साउथ का प्रवेश द्वार है और इस बार हम यहाँ पर पूर्ण बहुमत के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार
Congress party would come back to power with comfortable majority.
Congress should not get any space because it will take that particular state backward.
Issues, impacts and implications. Battle for Karnataka. Verdict Day live. May 13, 6 a.m. onwards.
We'll be applauded for exposing the terror network, showing the courage to expose the terror network at this level with such honesty and such boldness. But instead of that, now we are being told that we are a propaganda film.
Okay.
I don't know how to answer to that. The only answer I can think of is that go and see those females who are coming out of the cinema hall and crying and connecting with the problem. And there are so many stories. Day before yesterday, on Saturday, there was a woman in one of the theaters in Goregaon. She got so emotional that the film had to be stopped for 10 minutes because her daughter went through a similar situation.
Okay.
And she had to be consoled. And once she calmed down, the film restarted. Now, a propaganda film, I'm sure you will understand, cannot have this kind of a real connect. That's my only answer as a filmmaker.
Okay.
That when your film is genuinely connecting with the people of the nation, it cannot be a propaganda film. We've seen in the past, propaganda films come and they mushroom for a weekend and then they disappear.
But
that's not the case with this film. Today, the number of people watching this film is much higher than Friday.
So the other point that the critics of this film say is that, you know, what is being depicted in the film is far away from reality, and the truth is there might be a few hundred cases of people converting or being converted forcibly to Islam and then being taken to fight for ISIS in Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, etc. But you make it a completely absurd and exaggerated claim that there are more than 30,000 such cases. So what the reality is and what you have portrayed, one is an exaggerated version of the other. How do you respond to that?
See, what happened is that was the only argument they had against the film before the film released, right? And in 3.5 days, there are millions of reactions from various people on social media where nobody has talked about 32,000 number or number is less or more. What they are saying is that, oh my God, if this is happening in our own country, we need to stand up and protect our daughters. So the film is connecting with people on a human level. Now, when that propaganda did not get the desired result, maybe showing a law and order situation is another way to, kind of stop us from showing the film to millions of people who want to see the film. That's what I think. And I don't know how else to respond to these constant allegations.